Are you struggling with quoting and invoicing in HubSpot? Here's my solution. So I'm going to run you through how to set up a product catalog in HubSpot. Basically, this is going to help you maintain consistent pricing, consistent details, so all the quotes and invoices you send out are consistent and match up with your price guidelines. So when you're in HubSpot, the first thing you're going to do is head over to Commerce and then down to Products. That should take you to this page. The key things you're going to need to know is obviously your product name, the SKU, which is your unique identifier for each product, and any product description, the pricing, the unit cost, that key information that you're going to need to use to build out the product essentially in here, and any details you want to present in your quotes or invoices. Now, to set up a product, we're going to head over to Create Product. It'll come up with a form on the right-hand side here, and from here you just populate whatever fields you know and that are relevant for your business. So the key things I would say is start off with a product name, a SKU, a description, and the billing frequency is basically if you're selling a product once off, it's just a one-time fee. But if you're offering like a monthly subscription or a weekly subscription, you can adjust how frequently that payment is going to be made. If you have a contract term, you can chuck it in here as well. And if you have product images, you can also add an image URL down at the bottom. But of course, the most important part is chucking in how much the product itself cost you, and then how much the price is that you're going to be quoting or invoicing customers. And this will give us some good reporting as well down the line if you ever want to look into that. And that's pretty much it in creating a product. In most cases, businesses have a product list already in place. So in this case, I am a meal planning business and I offer meal plans or meal kits or send out delivered meals on a consistent basis. So I've got 10 products here that I want to be adding in. As long as you make sure that your spreadsheet is set up in a way that it matches up with the fields in HubSpot. So for example, I have the product name, SKU, description, frequency, the term, unit cost, and the price. It'll be really easy for you to import this. So make sure you download this as a CSV file. Now choose your file, import it. I want to just create new products that don't already exist in HubSpot. And in here, you can just make sure that the mapping of the details you have in your spreadsheet will actually go to the correct HubSpot property. So for example, I want to do name. This is great because you can actually check any errors and fix them right here before you go through with your import. But follow those prompts, hit next, import that data in, and then bam, you've got all your products in there. Other ways you can manage your products is if you have an e-commerce store like in Shopify, you can actually do a data sync between Shopify and HubSpot. If you're using any other platform, just check the app marketplace to begin with and see if they have an integration. And that way, if your product catalog is being regularly updated over in Shopify, it will send that data through to HubSpot and make sure that it's consistent with both platforms. Some other key tips that I would say is just make sure you're regularly checking your products and auditing them just to keep your prices and your descriptions accurate and up to date. And make sure that you're setting up the user permissions to make sure that only the team that are managing your product catalog have access to make edits to this. And that way, all your quotes and invoices will stay consistent across HubSpot. That's it for me today. Happy HubSpotting.